What's up, y'all? We back with Hot Ones episode 2, man. And today, I came with a few more hot sauces. I got a little bit of feedback from some of my pro fights. They said it's not hot enough. So you know what I did? I went and got some hotter hot sauce, and I added a couple wings. So right now, last episode we had eight wings. This episode we have 10. So let's introduce who we got on the show today, man. I got my man Zack Holliwood Bond.
Yes, sir.
And I got Chris Udo, man. How y'all feeling today, man?
You know,
I feel amazing. I'm so glad that today is sponsored by Warner Music U.
Shout out to Warner Music U, man. Shout out to Revolt. Shout out to the Revolt Summit this weekend in
That's
Atlanta,
good work.
man.
Definitely, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now we can get to it.
Get right to it. You know what, man? Before I even ask questions, can y'all get a wing for me?
That's nothing.
You from the Indianapolis, Indiana. You from Los
317.
Angeles, California. What brings y'all to Atlanta, Georgia, man? Like, why did y'all come to Morehouse College, pack up and leave your house and come down here?
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
you go first.
Alright, let me finish mine.
I'll go first.
Me, what you talking about?
Yeah, with Morehouse, I think my biggest thing was I wanted to just indulge in the experience of an HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
I came here for ASW, and I have a cousin that also goes here now as well. He's actually a Sigma. And he really fell in love with the place first. And from there, just people I met that were going to both Clark and Spelman and Morehouse, the LA family that I have down there that came with me, came pretty deep, so, you know, it's getting a little bit hot.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
It's getting a little bit hot. This is only Louisiana.
We already in Louisiana, boy.
I was deferred from Morehouse, and honestly, I had gotten to some other colleges, but it just wasn't the opportunity that Morehouse provided.
Right.
So I met a couple people in Indianapolis that went to Morehouse previously, and they are also seen something in me, and they made sure I got inside. You know what I'm saying? I wrote a lot of letters, hit a lot of people up, and I did PSEP. So, you know, I put my time in, but yeah, I'm here now.
So can you describe what PSEP is and like what
PSEP is definitely a great opportunity. If you're a freshman coming in, like, I definitely recommend it just because I learned so many things. You're going to meet administration. You're just going to get cool with a lot of people that you definitely need in the upcoming years. PSEP is a classes. You take like 3-4 classes right before your freshman summer, or right before your freshman year.
That's dope, man. We're going to enter into the second wing.
Just so y'all know, I'm not ducking. I'm wiping up all the old hot sauce on there. I don't know about Udo.
The old hot sauce on there. How you feeling, bro? Good, solid. So, man, let's go to the next question, man. Y'all came in freshman year and made a splash with a group called District. What is District? Where did it come from? Who's the brainchild behind it? Who's in it? Like, tell me about it, man.
I'll be the first to tell y'all. Me and Udo's relationship started out in CASA. We did MMW together.
Right.
And this man Udo hit me up and said, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? We could throw on a party together. And although he says this is not how it went down, I'm telling y'all, I did not mess with that man from the jump. I was like, I'm cool, bro. Y'all do y'all thing. Okay. I'm chilling. And, you know, things started picking up, you know, mutual friends that we had together. We always like, we could throw a party together. You know, we might as well dip our foot in. That first house party was lit, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure everybody in this room was in it. That's all I can say, and we just kept going from there. Yeah, he really created it, really.
Nah, as far as the District, I think it's really what he said as far as mutual friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mace, Dre, Brax, we all knew each other throughout the year, and he stayed in the LLC with them. And then we were from LA. And I think it's just as time passed, I was talking to, I want to say Dre, about just getting into the party scene or whatever. And what was gonna do? You know, it's getting hot.
He's waiting. That's what I'm saying.
Gotta bring up the
Crowd boy scene.
You know what I mean? It's really the lights, bro.
That makes too.
Sean, of course. The whole gang. And honestly, the name came from is really funny, bro, because we dragged our feet for like 2 months. We've been knew we wanted to make a group way before we threw the first party. And we were just trying to get, like, I don't know, kind of our social presence on campus up a little bit in a way that we're doing things that we already wanted to do for fun and make money. And we were actually just chilling at like our homegirl Ari's kickback. And we were talking like, dang, bro, like we need a name, like it's been 2 months. And somebody jokingly said like, I think like Crenshaw District or just District. And Mason was like, nah, just District, take out the I's. And then from there, the name came through that first party, and we do a special event since.
So, man, I want to know about names, man. Holliwood. Everybody calls you Holliwood. Where is this name coming from, man?
I got you. how I got the name Holliwood. Shout out first to my Aunt Vidi. I'm gonna give y'all the censored version, but shout out to my Aunt Vidi, my mom's best friend. She gave me that nickname in my high school, 2014, and I was like, honestly, Auntie Vidi, Aunt V, this is the best nickname I've ever had in my life, and I've had hella, and I was like, we gonna run with it. I've been getting called Holliwood since 2014, and then you come to college and things just like explode. So I mean, that's how it goes from there.
And what about Ritzy? Like, where does that come from?
Honestly, with time, people just started saying my Instagram fully here and there out loud. People don't even really do that. Most people don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's gonna be somebody watching the video talking about nobody calls that nigga Chris Ritzy.
Yeah.
Talking about it. But for the people that do, as far as like my homegirls or some friends, like, bro, Ritzy just means like rich or opulent. And I was just looking for something that sounded good with Chris.
Damn, I actually never knew that. Rich or opulent, that's a player.
And then like on my Instagram name where it puts name, like when people just put like their first name, I just put like OPM on something.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, you're Don Kennedy. You're LA Book.
Hey, he's a LA Book. That's dope. That's dope.
Just start winning.
So,
I'm not
bro,
gonna
I
lie.
heard that you had a video in high school that went like super viral. You talk about that?
You talking about prom?
You talk about that?
Oh nah, my school we be doing prom posters, and I was on the basketball team, so I had like cheerleaders come out in front of the auditorium. It was during not homecoming. What was that called? Boys getting hot.
He can't think. He can't think.
Micah, you got this man shook.
He can't think.
Nah, stop.
We only on 3.
It's not
We
the
only
wings,
on
bro.
3.
It's
But
not
I'm
the
telling
wings,
you,
it's the lights.
this gonna cool it down, bro.
Bro,
It's a little zesty, but it's gonna cool
no,
it
it's
down.
the lights. But
Yeah.
nah, that's what it's called.
What?
It's called homeroom. We're in homeroom, and
Oh,
we had
yeah.
TVs in our homeroom. So I played like a video of pictures of both of us, and I was like, "Yeah, come to the lobby."
Right.
After this video, and so everybody leave their home and run to the lobby. So the lobby full, and we have cheerleaders there. It's like people passing the roads that she goes through the floors. And
That's my next one too.
I told you, bro, it's the lights.
It might be the
wings.
lights.
The wings not phasing me no more, Mike. I'm not gonna lie.
The wings not phasing. Who better go on the wing? This is the L you can take. L you can take out extra hot sauce, triple X.
Bro, we might-
Oh, just keep in mind, guys. I'm gonna eat the 9 to 10 wing with them. It's 2 wings up
Right.
me. But we about to dive right back into the next question, guys. Like, you guys are both a part of CASA. You've been in that since freshman year. Describe your journey to getting from freshman year. What is it? Element. Getting from Element to where you guys are right now. Top ranking position of CASA.
I definitely did Element, man. Udo did not. Element is working your butt off, learning what CASA is, seeing what position you potentially want to have.
He said you do Element.
He said I ain't work.
He said
Yeah, he ain't do no.
He said you skate.
I ain't scared.
He wasn't there. He wasn't in the trenches. That's all I'm
I was in
saying.
the trenches, bro.
He wasn't in the trenches that first semester with us, but I mean, Element is cool, bro. You learn a lot. You really learn a lot about CASA. You also learn about the entertainment business as well. It's all about what you take and what you really want from it. Cause CASA apps. That's when my man's hopped in. That's when I started taking over. I started working with MMW, with Mark. Great influence right there. That's my boy. And honestly, from there, and I knew, CASA. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I sweated a little bit about CASA to see if I get on, but it all worked out. I'm the senior chairman now, so it's lit.
That's dope.
Man, for me with CASA, I did CASA after second semester. And Mark Anthony Davis and Kyle, who's actually my line brother now, were already on CASA. And during that time, Element already has a relationship with CASA. So, I got you, brother.
Like that. I can't.
Hey, this is jokes.
real quick too, bro. You might need that.
Hold on, bro. Let me get it right.
My
Let's
nose
let
starting
y'all
to
know
run too.
they ain't get halfway through yet.
Whoa, chill.
With time, honestly, that's really how me and him got cool. People say we're best friends, man. We can't be separate now. We were not cool like that freshman year at all. That was through CASA, and then of course on the AP tip now. But is that on square? Whoa.
I said was.
Whoa. It's LLC behavior. It's still in them. That's what's happening.
Hey, relax.
Hey, you already know
But so honestly, really just worked hard to get on CASA during that second semester as far as MMW got on there. And from there, just seeing special events and how it was ran behind the scenes, bro. Shout out to Dean Booker. That's somebody that definitely puts you in the right places in these different meetings to really figure out what it is that you're good at in your niche. And I'm not even gonna lie, how Morehouse has that saying as far as the 2 most important days you're born, the day you're born and the day you find out why you find out at Morehouse. CASA is a big part of that for me as far as the special events. And
Absolutely.
especially with Casa and the district, how they're kind of tied in together as far as special event planning and the people we've met, it's definitely put me on for my post-college plans.
So with that being said, how that fifth wing taste? This is the
taking my-
Jamaican Scotch bonnet sauce. So we're gonna take a little detour. We're gonna do a deep dive into these guys' Instagram. There's a couple pictures that they got on here that I want to know a little bit more about.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. I didn't even know this was a segment. Oh,
So the first one, we got Udo, and this appears to be LMA. He's on stage. He got the mic saying something to her. Udo, what's the story behind this, man? Go ahead and take a laptop.
This is
Tell me
actually
what's going on.
This is actually really my woman. It's the whole crazy part. But no, this is during homecoming. I told you, crazy week. And we were sitting in that second row, and she had just did boot up. She just did boot up literally already, and she was like, "Yeah, this is a song for the guys, no? Like, y'all like this, right?" And all the girls were like, Nah, not at all.
Oh,
yeah, that whole get to you.
I don't know why I'm sweating.
I told you stop drinking the water, bro. It's milk.
Just sweat, bro.
Water make it
Damn, bro.
I told you.
milk, bro.
The water make like a city in church.
Nah, but we're in the second row. She's like, boot up. This is a song for the guys, no? And I'm like, yeah. All the girls are screaming no. She's like, well, who's trying to come up here and sing it? She didn't even point at me. She pointed at Nick, who's also on Casa. Nick's sitting there like, I said, if you don't go, I'll go.
If you don't shoot, you ain't gonna make it.
So I run up there, security started touching me, like, when you go up there, don't touch her. Oh, I'm up there. I said, oh, you got it. We get up there, and she didn't even give me the mic. She gave Nick the mic at first. He's singing, he gave it back, and she gave it to me on the chorus, which is good, because I did not know that first verse. When that chorus came on, your boy was ready.
That's dope, man.
Nah, I definitely know her actual
So
album.
Holliwood, I got pictures for you, man.
Man, hold up.
This is a picture. This is actually from yesterday. He's on stage. This appears to be Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, and I know Holliwood has a real affinity with Puff Daddy. So when you see this picture, man,
Yes, sir.
give us the context. Give us like what it took to be right next to that man right there, and what that moment meant to you.
First off, I'll be the first to say, bro, Diddy has presidential security.
Yeah.
If y'all wasn't up there, like, Kilgore was, you couldn't even go in Kilgore. Chick-fil-A shut down. All his security's tripping. And like, I mean, even some members of Casa really got disrespected. If I honestly wasn't the head of Casa, he wasn't hump, we would have got hoed. But like, I just don't go like that. So I mean, you know, Diddy started going out there. He did All About the Benjamins at the time. I'm like, oh, you know, that's my cut right there. So I definitely made sure I wanted to see him right up there. I also wanted to get content of the crowd. That's also my main job when I'm at hump. I just want to make sure we visualize and show the crowd that we always bring, so we can shop this around to other record labels, people, bring other artists as well.
Alright, I got 2 more pictures for you guys. Let me go through them. So this was taken on April 4th, 2019. It says Ben Yard running ... 12, man. Give me the context.
Oh, was ready to be the bruh.
Give me a context about what it took to get to that picture, what that moment meant to you.
What it took to
describe
get there.
that. Describe that to me.
Man, first with the Ben Yard running, like, I didn't even mean to come off like cocky or arrogant on that, but I definitely have said I was going to put that caption for a while, like the minute that day ever came. But that's just because I feel like what we do on campus already prior to being AP, and I feel like that's kind of the standard as far as Alpha Row as a whole. Like, the whole chapter, from when I've come to campus, and even our profiles that I've looked up to as far as when just looking to pursue Alpha, the standard of who they are and what they do on campus and off, it's unmatched. So if you're a yard runner, like people say, like, I think you're doing that with or without letters. And I feel like I've been doing that, whether that's CASA, whether that's the district, whether that's, you know, any organization that I've been a part of, as far as the college shared or anything. So,
Can I have your autograph? You're the man.
Nah, I'm not even
You're
knowing
the
that.
man.
See how he boosts?
He's the
Yeah.
man. He's the man.
See how he boosts? But nah,
In
as
y'all
far
running,
as,
been doing my thing.
as
You
far
been
as-
on Udo.
Nah, bro, I'm not even on that. But as far as getting there, man, I've been pursuing Alpha since I got here. Like, and that's why even with the probate, like, a lot of people's posts as far as, like, when they post your number, it's like, yeah, finally. Like, and it's cool, for sure, but I'm definitely just blessed that I finally got it, because there was a time I was like, dang, like, am I ever going to get it?
Yeah.
So finally reaching there and being able to post that picture definitely meant a lot. I know all my friends that came definitely know, for sure. I mean, if you was at the probate, like, you know, just seeing, like, our FaceTime and shit, I mean, so finally being able to post my probate picture after seeing all those and being able to go up those steps when you going up to King Chapel, bro, it's like a movie. So finally
It is like a
that,
movie.
It is like a movie. It's something you can never describe.
Okay,
to
like,
somebody.
let's go back into Hollywood for his last picture. You got the caption on this. This is all God's doing. Man, you can't plan it. Solid gold AP.
Oh,
And
yes,
the
sir.
clock in the rock, big 16.
Yes,
you see
sir.
him really piped
Yes,
up.
sir.
This is the day after the Bombay, man. When you see this, what does it mean to you, man? Like, how did you get to that moment?
I'm geeking when I see this picture. I actually had this same caption in my phone for like a year. Like definitely, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely catch it as soon as I cross. Everybody gonna know. Straight up, God did this, you know, nothing else. Like so many variables, so many things happen for me to become AP that I just know it's not just me. Honestly, like I just think this is like. Even me coming to Morehouse, this is all like I'm just on God's path. I don't know where I'm going next. You know what I'm saying? I know all the people gonna look at us because we're seniors. Like, what job you got to get? I don't know. But at the same time, I didn't know I was gonna come to Morehouse. So I don't know what God has in store for me. But He definitely had me join a fraternity, and I love it. It's definitely lit.
That's dope. That's dope, man. We gonna get off this break. Dive back into these wings, man. The Iguana radioactive.
And can we acknowledge this?
Explosively hot.
It's like 2 wings.
Atomic pepper sauce. You ain't gotta eat the whole wing.
I wasn't going to.
Atomically hot.
I'm really about to eat this man wing because it's a free meal. All right, Sam. Stay blessed,
All
brother.
right, Sam. Our profiles came in. Shout out to the 17. Straight
The
job.
fact that he wasn't on the camera is
That's what I'm saying. You gotta get him.
You gotta get him on-
That's
You gotta get him on the camera. That's a live problem.
P17, shout out to A-Roll doing the big things out here.
Yes, sir. So diving back into the questions, man, like, I want to know when you guys came to campus, like, what did you see that made you want to be a part of the Alpha Rho Brotherhood? Like, in the people and the fraternity itself, like, what inspired you guys to pursue this brotherhood?
Yeah. As far as people, when we came freshman year, I would say for me at least, it was Raheem Jessup.
For sure.
You know,
The man. Still the man. We'll never stop being the
Out in
man.
Cali.
for sure. And he's actually Sam, who just walked out of here. He's his back on P17, and that's, I mean, no favorites of course, but that's definitely like my favorite Alpha Rho line. So and I mean, it's no bias. That's the first line I seen when I got here, and going through their line, like I thought that's definitely like what I can envision when I get on. As far as the fraternity and qualities, when it was time to start looking into Greek life, I definitely very cool. Definitely have a mentor that I was in the fraternity, like, and with time, as I finally started looking into Alpha, I think the main difference, like, of course we all do giving back to the community, is of course we all, are worried about our presence on campus and what we do as far as giving back. But for me, there's the preamble, and we're just talking about the importance of women and just how we talk to them and treat them, as far as whether that's the B word, as far as whether that's just make sure that we, treat women accordingly to how we're supposed to. I think that was one of the big differences. And as far as giving back on campus, the bros at that time that were on campus, to me, exemplified what it meant to be an alpha man. Like, it's great to be an Alpha Rho, for sure, but as far as alpha, I mean, I don't think there's anything like it, how to explain that, and that's just something I think you figure out with time after doing your research and looking through everybody in the chapter. Yeah.
For me, my whole Alpha Rho journey to Alpha, that started even before I even came to Morehouse. Like I told you, those two men from Indianapolis definitely took me under their wing, definitely pushed me to get into Morehouse. And actually one of them was the Alpha Rho man. Shout out to my man, Mr. Farthing. That is definitely my man forever. And then when I got to college, the first person actually that like really stuck out to me before anybody else, not many people even know this, probably GB, but Brandon Porter. Brandon Porter was that man. Yeah, Brandon Porter was that man.
Shout out to the
he had his own book. Like, bro was doing
Shout out to
his
the
own.
Jewels.
I actually went and got his book, and the day I got it, man, I'm telling you, I'm in leadership. It's not even on that or nothing. Like, I'm really just getting his book. Yeah. Fool, I'm in there sweating like I'm meeting somebody like really big. But I definitely can't ignore. I gotta also throw my boy Raheem in because he also was in CASA. Raheem was really the man. Like that just goes without being said. Yeah. And then I can't leave it out without my man Big 16, Troy West. That's my dog. Yeah, that's been my family from the jump. Like I could go all day about that man, but that's really my boy. Like yeah, he definitely got me in.
Sure.
To that kid sitting in the freshman or sophomore dorm, dreaming about wearing the A5A. What advice do y'all have for them being that same person that was in them shoes a couple years ago?
I think the biggest thing I tell myself, just work on your rhythm a little bit. I ain't really strolling nothing freshman year. I ain't no dancing type of dude, but I mean, y'all catch me out there now, in a couple, here and there. But info gonna come, But rhythm, that song you gotta have from the jump. You don't want to hop out there looking goofy. Oh, he's just talking about that wing.
Oh, he's still feeling that jump. Go ahead.
What was the question?
You went to that freshman and sophomore sitting there going right now, dreaming about wearing the FIA and the AP. What advice do you have for them after your persistence and actually being able to achieve that goal?
My hand's shaking out here. God. God, wait.
It's like,
Hey man, answer the question, bro.
as far as freshmen, I would say for a freshman aspiring to do anything Greek, I would say one, really research. Make sure it's something that you really want to.
I told you, bro. It's gonna get sweated out. It's gonna get sweated out. But we locked in. I'm right here with you.
I would say, as far as joining any Greek fraternity on campus, I say Greek fraternity. As far as joining any fraternity on campus, I would say make sure it's something that you really want to do. Something that you really research into. Don't just join as far as I don't want to say clout. I feel like we use the word clout so much for no reason. It's just something to go to. But I think don't join for the wrong reasons. Definitely not just to hop. That's something I definitely got a lot of somebody that strolled, and I don't like when people make it seem like that's the only reason people join the frat. But I would say, one, look at the people in the current chapter. Make sure these are people that you see you can personally hang with and see yourself in, or they exemplify things that you believe in and your moral code. And I would definitely say, as far as information and
No, keep going, bro. Keep going.
you see me sweating, bro. It's hot.
I see your shirt, fool. This nigga got done working out. Hoodie mellow in the
You took off your shirt for a reason.
Cause I don't sweat our shirts, brother. Hold up, I'm too clean for that.
So we about to hop into the next wing, and then we gonna switch it up
Wrong number.
and
There's only
ask.
3 wings left.
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it's pain.
You're on the bomb, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're on the bomb.
That's my baby right there.
We on the bomb.
That's yours?
That's my baby.
Yes, sir, baby. This LLC love right here. You already know what time it is.
Keep in mind, this is extremely hot sauce over. What is it? How many Scoville? Hey,
Hold up. What is the rating?
Shout out to my man Aubrey for bringing this in, man. About the drum, man. That's my guys. This LLC. How many? What's the scope on this? I think it was 350,000.
360.
360,000.
Pepper ass.
So it's hot. It's hot.
It's that Idris Elba.
But we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna ask some questions for the audience. So Mark Margella has 2 questions. He wants to know, what's your wildest memory in college, and what big projects do you guys have cooking up?
Ooh.
Can you guys eat the wing though? May I ask you?
Fool, I'm really like.
It ain't no huh? Yeah.
Shout out to Aubrey for breaking news.
I'm out.
Y'all need to rewrite it real quick. Y'all got to show for a sec.
Yo, we only own 8. We got 2 more. Oh my god.
Bro, I think my tongue bleeds. Fool. I think my tongue
Hey, keep the cameras rolling.
I think my tongue bleeds. Hey yo.
Hey, drink the milk, bro. Just keep drinking the milk. We got a whole gallon, bro.
I told y'all. I said 1 drop, bro.
That was funny as shit.
Drink the whole
You put a
cup.
solid at 3, bro.
We ain't got no more water.
We got
Don't drink the water.
Bro, stop drinking the water, bro. The water don't help. The water make it worse. The water makes it worse.
Dude. Ain't nobody asked Udo where he at though.
Hey, put the camera on. Udo has left the room. Keep going. Put both cameras on.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, let me get it quick. You guys asked for us to heat it up, and I answered. Alright, do y'all remember the question?
I do remember the question. Craziest memory.
Ooh.
You good? Alright. Craziest memory I ever had was our first one night only. Straight up, if y'all ever watch like a beat, like a reality show like Bow Wow, he like films there now. Like at the venue we threw it at. It was actually like a hair salon / like record, like you know how that is, bro.
Yeah.
So honestly, it was our group, the district, and the mob. We threw our first collab party. This is our sophomore year of college. Flat out, it's just too fat. Like it just nobody can get in. Like it's just too many people on the street. Like we actually shut the block down. It had a block party. We got on top of Mark's whip. Everybody just started blasting music, and they just started getting lit to us. We was on top of the whip. Everybody getting lit. It really was probably the most like movie-esque like college experience I've ever had. And I honestly will say that was so player. And like, yeah, that was player.
You remember the question?
Yeah, my most crazy college experience.
And become AP.
One night only is for sure up there, but that party didn't finish.
Finished the room.
Jesus, I got what I need.
Oh God, we collected a little check. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put one night only up there, but for me on the freshman tip, I'm gonna definitely do that. No hearts party where the ceiling caved in, or the floor caved in, but it was the ceiling.
Wasn't even that fat. Sure, wasn't even that fat.
My freshman year definitely was crazy, and I remember it was definitely all over Twitter for our class. So for me at least, that's
I remember that.
Come on, bro. Y'all remember Jalen Face talking about?
I remember that
Come
thing.
on, bro. That's a great night.
Let's go back to the next question. B_Ben98 wants to know your choice for album of the year.
You know, yo, fool, cut.
So I'm entering the game right now. We going into the 9th hot sauce. This is Dave's Gourmet Ghost Pepper Hot Sauce. Holliwood, you're really involved in music. You got to work with Sony and a lot of artists with Hump Wednesday. And I know you're very invested in sports. You also got to work with artists and whatnot. So I want to know, like, what really are your dreams? Before we do answer that question.
Before we answer the question.
Are you sure?
Are you sure you don't want to answer the question? Then eat this?
No. You gonna do both?
All right, let's touch down. Everybody, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Yeah, I'm watching you too, though, Mike.
Hey, what's up with you, huh?
Yeah, well, hold up. Where is all your songs?
No, wait.
Bro, that's that stuff I be talking about.
Pause.
That's that stuff I be talking about. Who don't be playing? Who don't be playing, fool?
They said
Look at mine.
Bro, they said, relax, bro. They said put 1 drop on these joints. Y'all put in 5 like it's not gonna burn us up already.
You see how he acting? Do you see how he acting?
Bro, I'm just doing what the job said. They said take
Hey,
a bite.
hold on, bro. Take something.
They said take it. They said look.
Take
look,
some of what?
look.
Some of yours? Y'all acting no fool out here.
Hey, you know what?
Bro,
You know what?
Bro, the
You know
game
what?
was to eat a piece.
you know what?
Y'all want to do the most. Y'all watch their reaction. But watch me though.
We're not gonna do that.
Don't get right.
We're not gonna do that.
I know you touched it. I already touched it.
We're not gonna do that. Let me get a napkin, bro. Woo!
I was eating that. Damn, Micah. We don't use them on the napkins.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Oh my god.
Like I told you, I really don't know where I'm going in life fully. I'm really following God's plans, like I said. My interests are definitely entertainment and music. Right now, I'm really oh, you really need that, bro.
I don't like my lips,
bro.
My lips feel like Satan's
Like on
ass.
fire, right? Yeah, like
You gotta go to
bro,
the
it's not
bathroom
even
upstairs.
I feel like I'm in hell, bro. This what
And you
hell
gonna
feel
hold
like.
up the stairs.
Bro,
and try
it's
to
not even on
stay
no
on
hot sauce, bro.
Hey, bro, imagine your whole body like this, bro, all day. All day.
For eternity.
Forever. Bro, just think about the worst thing you ever ate. Not even on some, like, at the cookout when you fold the plate and throw it away. But think about the worst thing you ever ate, bro.
I ain't never sweated sitting in place like this before, bro.
I definitely want to go into the marketing field, like in the marketing sector of like actual entertainment and marketing. I mean, in music. As of right now, I'm entertaining being a manager fully, and then also like thinking about working for a parent company such as like a Warner Music or something big like that. I really don't know where I'm about to go for sure. My life is a movie. I'm here for the ride, straight up.
So I'm really into sports, firstly, for sure. So I definitely want to go into data analytics with basketball, work for like a front office of a basketball team, maybe even directly with the players as far as player development, really. And I'd be kind of the person that deals with, nah, you're more efficient when you do this instead of a one-dribble pull-up right here, like working with players on the spots, things of that nature. Maybe one day being the owner of a team on that end, on the back end. Like I said, with Costa and how these special events have panned out, I definitely look forward to continue to work with special events, whether that be like an AEG or a Rock Nation. I'm really in the middle. It's funny we're talking about this because it's September, so it's game time right now as far as whether it's jobs or
For sure.
grad school. I know a lot of people taking their GRE in I think like 4 days, but so that's coming up. But I'm definitely about to take my GRE on the next test. So I'm trying to debate right now actually whether it's grad school and I want to go and do the sports management so that I can work on that end as well as the special events, or if I just want to go straight into the industry and get a job. The only thing is with that, I don't know, I just don't feel like I would be where I want to be right now. And I know that's fine, you can build up, but I definitely think I might consider this grad school option.
We got 9 up off the board.
Yeah.
And we're at the end of this long journey.
Bro, that doesn't even look like hot sauce, bro.
So guys, this is Magma hot sauce. This comes in at a Scoville rating of 1 billion. This is 800,000. Whoever made this, you lied. We made it to the end of the journey, and just like the end of this journey, we almost at the end of our college journey, man. Looking back at seniors, like, what do you got for the class of 23 as they rise up the ranks, and
What do we have for them?
like advice?
Advice from class of 23?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you something old for.
First off, be genuine. That's like the number one thing. I feel like people in the AC aren't genuine. All this is like fake base cloud, like all trying to be like popularity standards, but it's like, it's really lame because at the end of the day, if you're not getting your own bag, it's like, what are you here for? But yeah, that's all I say to the youngins, and make sure you get your grades right, especially if you want to be the bruhs.
Advice, I would definitely start with grades, just because off my actual college experience, that was something, not like my grades were like a 1.7 or 2.3 or anything, but I was always just borderline of a 3.0 coming up playing around. I wouldn't say not taking school seriously, but not devoting around the right amount of time that I need to have a 3.5 or 3.7 type of GPA. So I would say definitely focus on school, but that's not me saying don't be social or do anything. If you have great time management, and not saying I do, but I do know people that can balance out these two different lives and their different organizations that they have on campus. I think it's about finding the schedule that works for you for sure. Going from there, I would say that definitely be genuine. And even with this video, like us playing around and talking about what we've done on campus, like anybody that knows me personally, and Holliwood of course knows, like I'm not big-headed at all. I think personally, we might play around a lot for sure though.
Yeah, let's definitely address that, because the world love to make it seem like, like we feel like we piss excellence. And on some real, like, you heard me joking around with the boys, like, I'm really just a playful dude, right? I really love all them dudes at the boys, like, everybody in Morehouse, it's all love. And honestly, I'm one of them people that I don't even care what y'all think about me, so from the jump, you can say what you want, but I mean, I'm always pushing anyway, so.
The Naga Jolokia Ghost Pepper. This comes in at 1.2 million Scoville rating. We did this last episode. How much we eating, Holliwood? I only had to take a bite last episode.
Oh, they only had to take a bite last time?
Yeah, but I mean, it's you though.
No, don't be like that. Don't be like that.
They took a bite. They took a bite.
All right, bro, let's do it.
All right, wait.
Oh, here's the whole thing.
Oh, no.
Here's the whole thing.
Hey, no. No.
Yo, you tweak, bro. You tweak.
Hey, we're going.
You're wild.
You tweet. You tweet.
What, you ate yours? He capping.
Why you gotta eat that, bro?
Where did you put your
It's in his hand.
Hey, come here though. You gotta finish out the show. You gotta get inducted in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Alright, my piece. That's what I get out of here, bro.
You're not in the Hall of Fame.
All right, I would like to induct
I'm done. I'm done.
Zack, Holliwood, Bond, and Chris Udo into the Howard's Hall of Fame.
I appreciate this.
They ain't the hottest of the hot. Tell them what you got going on, man.
Hey, our lineup had to be hotter than last week, and that's
Tell
what
them
I'm
what you
saying.
got. Tell them what you got coming up, man.
Oh, for sure. Hey, Casa 3-on-3 basketball tournament coming on. Low rims very soon. It's about to be lit. Street ball vibes, yes sir.
Honestly, whatever we post, pull up. And also know the district is gonna give y'all something
Hey, it's the district.
as a gift for everything in these last few years. We about to give y'all a party for the low of the low. That means damn near for the low no. You know what I'm saying? It's damn near gonna be for the free ski. So let us know. Pull up on us.
Oh.
And like
Shout out to the end.
And like that, shout out to P19. We gone.